Okay, g'day there, Brett Nugent, personal trainer. Today we're going to be doing a follow-along video for our hips using the 90-90 framework with our legs in a internal and externally rotated position while we move through some movements. The main idea here is to isolate the tensor fasciae latae muscles, the TFL, which come from the hip down to the femur in a 45. And the gluteus medius muscles, which come from the hip to the femur on the other side. So these are sort of 45-degree angles that are responsible to help the thigh bones do this. Also, along with those muscle groups, the QL, quadratus lumbarum, which is between the pelvis and the ribs, plus the side abdominal obliques. And we'll also be exercising the erector spinae muscles up and down the spine. As we're in a forward leaning position, we are trying to keep our spine straight. Okay, so let's get into 90-90. So 90-90 is basically this position here. This back leg is internally rotated. I'm turning the thigh to my midline. This one is externally rotated. It's turning away from my midline. A couple of landmarks here. I want my chest in line with my belly button, so I want to be up nice and tall. And I want to align that line with my femur in the front here. So I've got that lined up with my sternum, and then I make sure my knee is open at 90 degrees, and then my ankle is at 90 degrees. From this landmark, I put my arm out to the side, roughly perpendicular to my torso, and I make sure that back leg is not too far in front or too far behind. So it's sort of directly underneath it. Again, 90 degrees at the knees, 90 degrees at the ankle. All right, so now even just checking your posture here. So you can see this arm out to the side. It's a bit of a kickstand. This is holding my spine up. So a nice little check that you may be able to do here is to actually see, can I hold that position without my hand on the floor? So if you can, that's great. It's showing a good indicator that you have good hip mobility and also that you've got good spinal strength with this side trying to hold me up. It wants to kink over. If I'm stuck like this position in a C shape, there may be some abdominal strength here, QL strength that you need to work on, and this hip mobility may be actually pulling down on this side because you've got lack of it. And you can see my shoulder dropping, and this is a good indicator that my hip mobility awareness, if it's not that great, that my shoulder actually compensates for that position. So if I can sit here, I'm going to achieve a lot better positions in things like squats and lunges. Okay, let's get into it. If you cannot do this first one with both arms extended out to the side, then go to this position here, using one arm for a kickstand, and as we lean forward over the knee, we're using that to take weight off the spine. I'm going to do a couple of reps in this position, and then I'll go to the full rep for the last 3. So we're going to do a set of 5 on each side. Here we go. So up nice and tall, chest in line with the knee, arm out to the side. I've got this hand here as a kickstand. We're going to lean forward over that knee. As soon as I feel a stretch in either my glute or my back on this side, I freeze, and I'm now going to take my leg and drive it into the floor. So pushing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to push into the floor, come back up, hold that position. If I need a rest, I can have a rest. Ideally, we really want to stay in this position and work these muscle groups. Let's go again. Rep number 2. Chest over the knee. You may find you can get a little lower this time. Arm out to the side. The spine is activated. Pushing into the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pushing into the floor from the knee and the ankle down, the whole shin bone. Rep number 2. Now, if you want to try this more advanced version, I'm going to have both arms out to the side. This brings in a lot more activation through the side of the body. Here we go. Leaning over the knee, sternum over the knee, finding that depth, find the stretch, push into the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pushing into the floor, staying upright. Again, if you need this rest, take it. Here we go into rep number 4. Leaning forward. Push that lower limb into the leg, the thigh bone, the knee, the shin, the ankle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push into the floor and sit up nice and tall. Rep 4, one more to go. If you can hold this position, great. Here we go. Over the knee one more time. And push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push and sit up. Relax. And that's your set of 5 for 5 seconds. Cool. Let's go to the other side here. So basically all I'm going to do is swing my rear leg back from the back to the front. And we're going to repeat this same thing here. So instantly I can feel, just from sitting up, that my spine and hips are a bit tighter, and I need work on this side, my left side. Things to watch out for. Okay, so 5 reps at 5 seconds. Arms out to the side. Let's do the basic version here. So I'm going to use my kickstand. Lining up that chest with the knee. Leaning over the knee for our first rep. Find that stretch. Push into the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Pushing up, sitting up. Really good. Trying to drive the leg into the floor as hard as you can. Activating this outside line here of muscle tissue. And we're keeping this side working by trying to stay upright. Rep number 2, arm out to the side. Chest leaning over the knee. Back straight. Hinging from the hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pushing hard. Sitting up. Good. All right, the next 3 reps, I'm going to do them full in the harder position here. When you're driving into the floor, you're really trying to activate all the way from the glute right down through the outer line to get those muscles to pull down in that position. Here we go. Up nice and tall. Leaning over the knee. Push. 5, 4. Really light it up. 3, 2, 1. Push into the floor. Sit up nice and tall. Hopefully you're seeing an improvement already like I am. Rep number 4. Leaning forward. Push that front leg down into the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pushing and sitting up. Really good. Last rep. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Leaning forward. Push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push and sit up and hold. And relax. Well done. Let's go back to the other side out the front. Now we're going to do our limb lifts. Limb lifts, I'll come a little side on here. So again, same position, chest in line with the knee. Knee at 90, ankle at 90. Same with this leg here. Should have these nice right angles everywhere. Okay, so now we're going to do limb lifts. So we're going to do it off the front leg first. This one's quite hard to do. I still use a kickstand. I might come on the side here for this view. So now what we're going to do is lift this lower leg or the ankle off the floor while driving the knee down. So we're really trying to use the glute med to pull the thigh around, but yet we're still trying to stay balanced with our spine so we're not leaning over trying to lift it. So we're staying in an upright position. What you might want to do is lean off slightly, get the leg off the floor, which can be quite hard for some people, and then push back into an upright position. All right, so let's do 5 times 5 here. Here we go. Pulling the ankle up, forcing the knee down, straighten up the posture. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Going again, 5 reps of 5. Here's rep 2. Lifting the ankle as high as you can. Push back into that tall posture. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Really feeling it through this medial line here and the inside of the thigh down to the inside of the calf. 3, 2, 1. Rep number 3 and lift. 5. Keep pulling. 4, 3, 2, 1 and rest. Rep number 4. Lifting the ankle as high as you can. Keep pulling. Straighten up the posture. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and rest. Really starting to show up here in my abdominals and obliques. Last rep. And lift. Pull to the ceiling. Straighten up. Push back into that straight posture. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and rest. Good work. Now we're going to do the back limb. Again, if I lean forward, I'm helping it. Ideally, I want to get it off the ground and then push back into it. A nice tall posture. Lifting up in 3, 2, 1. Rear leg. Pulling up using that glute med muscle and TFL to get that thigh off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and rest. Rep number 2. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Pull. Keep pulling. 5, 4. Big tall chest. 3, 2, 1 and rest. Rep number 3. Pull. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and rest. Keep pulling, keep trying to drive into that muscle, connect with that glute med. 3, 2, 1, pull. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. One more to go. Here we go. And lift, pull. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Well done. Changing sides. Last round here. Limb lifts in the front and back, and we're done. 90-90, chest in line with the front thigh. Lifting this front leg. You can lean off to the side to get started. 3, 2, 1. Lift. 5. Straighten up. 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. You can see all this passive range of motion that we can get. Now we're trying to get strong in that passive range. That's mobility. Lifting the ankle to the ceiling. Pull. 5, 4. Straighten up. Push into the floor. 3, 2, 1. It's 2. Rep number 3. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Pull. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. And lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Last rep here. Sitting up nice and tall. Let's lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Well done. Back leg, 5 reps, and we're done. Here we go. Nice and tall, big chest. Lifting that rear leg to the floor. Push back into nice tall posture. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Rep number 2. Let's go. Lift, pull. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Keep pulling. Once you connect with that muscle, try and connect with it even more neurologically to pull that muscle up. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Pull. Find that muscle. Dig into it deeper. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. 2 to go. Can be quite exhausting, but you know you're doing the work. 3, 2, 1. Lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Last one. Here we go. Lifting in 3, 2, 1. As high as you can. Push back into straight posture. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Well done. That's your 90-90 mobility work there. Building strength in these tiny glute muscles along the sides to help with your stability when you're in these internally and externally rotations. Building strength there will definitely help set your hips and increase your blood flow. All right, I hope you enjoyed that. See you around.